So let us start our group discussion in your batch. The topic is you may do so many good things, but most of the people will remember your faults.
In a life of a human being, he has done many works which are good, and some of them are bad. But the problem of the society is most of the people in the society always focus on the bad works done by the person, but they don't remember the good thing which he has done in the past or which he is doing. They always pokes him by telling that you have done that bad work, so this good work which is now done by you is not suited with you. Like I can give an example that recently in the 2023 World Cup, the Indian team were disqualified in the final, but they were the table toppers in the group stage. But when they lost the final against Australia, all the people of India were criticizing them.
It is a famous quote. People always forget our good thing and remember our bad thing because it is a psychological issue. So, it is human's nature to remember the fault of a human being and forgetting their good things. If you do nine good things with another person, and if by mistaken one does one bad thing unwillingly with the person, people will always remember that bad thing only. So it is human's nature. So that's it. It is the nature that human being does so many mistakes and faults in their life, and people always remember the faults of our life. Actually, in our society, if we do so many helps of other persons, they will always remember it. But if we mistakenly do something bad, people will also remember. So I also agree with this topic that you may do all the good things, but people will remember your faults. So our life is full of problems and solution, and also we do many good things, and other life we also do many bad things in our life. But in our society and in our society's people always blame us by our faults. Don't when we do any good thing or any uh, other thing very properly, they will show it. But when we do any wrong thing, they also show it, but they are discussing about the faults. Don't understand that the person who do all the things good in before, but for some situation people will the person had to do the unwanted thing, but not willingly he do this, but he did this, but people also describing this very badly and also discussing for his faults, but not showing his others good thing. So I think it's very much bad thing, and I don't agree with these people and with these situations. So that's all. So yeah, I agree with this topic that a person does many good things as well as bad things in their lifetime. But people always highlight our bad things. Like a friend who is very close to you, you share your everything with the friend, and one day maybe you are in angry mood, and you have told some unexpected words to the friend, and from that time he or she will remember your unexpected words, but the friend will not remember that you have said you have spent many special time together just before the quarrel. And the society is also like that. They always highlight our faults. They don't like in a society children who is not good at study, but he is good at other things. We don't think that there might be a chance of career in that field. We always think that he is low at study, he will not establish in the future. So yeah, people always highlight our bad things. That's all.
Uh, a very good evening to everyone. Very good evening to sir. So before coming to the topic, I will explain something else about human beings, that we used to like unique things among the surrounding that used to happen to us. Like we used to like the spots of the moonlight, or a white yacht in deep blue sea, or a black sheep among a lot of white sheep. Just like that, we human also judge a person whenever he does any mistake, and however that person may done so many good things in his life, for you, you will always remember that one moment, because it's just a basic human nature. And you really can't do anything, because you are not a perfect man, and nobody is a perfect man, nobody is a robot that who delivers every good job every day.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I want to share my opinion about this topic. Yes, if you are doing so many helps or works for someone, but if you can't do one thing, then he or she remember that particular thing which you can't do for him or her. Okay, because people love to point out our mistakes. If someone good in sports and games, but he is slightly weak in studies, no one said that he is good in sports, but everyone said that he is so weak in study. Just like another example, if a person got good marks in every subject except math, everyone said that he is so weak in math, but no one said that yes, he trying to do well or he got a good marks in the examination. Another example is in our recent event, our World Cup final. So many people are blaming our Indian cricket team, like Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, that they do not accept that um, before the matches of the final, the unbeaten of match and the very good and excellent performance of Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. That's it.
Good evening, everyone. Today we got a very interesting topic that you may do so many good things, but people will only remember your faults. Yes, it is a very true and realistic quote that because our mind is always is always get attracted by the negative things or negative thoughts. We all know that every coin has two sides, good and bad, but our mind is always get attracted to the bad things first, because we are forbidden from childhood that those are bad things, we should not do or listen to them. Even in some cases we can do that bad things harms us. Negative thought makes us depressed or frustrated with the whole business, but still we will work on the negative thoughts or bad things. Like that, when a person suddenly do something bad or something wrong in unconscious mind, we will only remember that fault of the man, forgetting the whole impression we had in our mind about that person. Maybe the person be so close to us, maybe we had a very good impression about that person, but some in some subconscious mind or something like that, off minded, being off minded, the person might do something wrong or tell us something wrong, might behave rude to us, but we will only remember that rude behave or wrong thing he will do to us, forgetting the all the efforts the person did to keep the relation between us. But we all know that even the moon has scars on it, but still we don't try to understand in our real life that this is also applicable for our life. that we must understand the person's situation before judging them with their faults or with their wrong behavior. Thank you.
So most of the people remember the faults. Psychologically, it is called negative bias. What James just told, that everybody is looking for the negative side of the people. Even we want very much curious to find out the negative thing of a person. What is fault in you? What is good in you? We never judge and never want to know that. What is wrong with you? Always we are very much interested and we tell people, do you know, he has so many shortcomings, so many faults, etc. But what is good, that is not discussed. It is not the fault of the people. It is the common taint of the people. We cannot go without doing this. We cannot help without doing this. So, you do so many good things, but if any one bad things happen unwillingly, you will be criticized very badly. It is the common characteristics of the society, common characteristics of the people. So, we have to take it easy because it will go on. Suppose in my class, I am teaching grammar. I am telling very politely, first time I am very slowly, but people are not taking that. Sir is trying to make us understand very politely. When, as a human being, definitely I am not a monk or I am not a great man that I will be able to keep myself indifferent in every situation. It is the habit of the monks. So common people cannot do it. When I am getting angry, then there are some students highlighting, sir is shouting very much. So it is not his or her fault. It is his taint. What is bad, that should find out your mind in any person. So nobody, in this world you have already mentioned unmixed good. Even the moon has a spot, you have Forest mentioned, and you also Jay mentioned moon has a. Nobody is unmixed good. And nobody can be 100% perfect in this world. If willingly anybody does any bad thing, definitely she is culprit or he is culprit, and we should criticize the person. But unwillingly, so many things happen. You in your subject, you also mentioned that Indu mentioned that in your subject you got out of 7 subjects, 6 subjects you have done very well, but one subject, unfortunately, you cannot do well. Your parents is criticizing you. That you can do nothing, you are good for nothing, unnecessary rebuking you, but not highlighting what you have done well. It is the common trend, you have to accept it, and it is very much true that the people forget your good things gradually only. But I mentioned most of the people, not all people. People are still there. That's why the world is running. People are still there who are remembering your good thing. Percentage is very low. But we are judging always based on majority of person of the people. So majority of the people's common trend is to highlight your bad thing, and even if your friend circle, if you do one bad thing, your friend will tell very badly that you are doing so. But what you have done earlier for the particular friend, all will be forgotten by you. So topic is very true topic. In our life, we are getting such proof that you cannot satisfy everybody. You try heart and soul, cannot satisfy everybody in the world. Those who want to satisfy everybody can satisfy nobody. So don't try for that. You just ignore that, avoid that person. If anything happened and you know it very well, you have not done it intentionally, it has happened unknowingly, then you are not sinner. Swamiji told, if you think, if you are repented for your work, any bad work, even sinful work, now you have repented that you should not have done that work, then you are not a sinner. You have realized that, and what you have done, for some situation you have done. And now you are realizing that what you have done, you should not have done. So Swamiji told, then you leave the matter. Let other people tell. It is the habit of the other people to tell. If you hear that your present will be destroyed, and if your present is destroyed, your future will be destroyed. That's all.